Hey there, welcome to Digimon TV in Warcraft 3. You start by hatching a bunch of Digimon eggs, use up your cash, and then you see if any of them match. And if they do, you use the said and combine them to evolve them. So each player has their own section, and they have to clear the waves that spawn from the top, come round, then they go over here I think, and then like round here. Eventually they go back up to the top, and if they manage to reach there, then you're in trouble because you're going to lose some lives. We've all got 30 lives each. It's too loud, is it, the music? I'll just bring the music down a little bit. It's getting a little bit funky here. This is like some of the non-copyrighted YouTube stuff. So apologies, we're just getting a bit of a froze here. There we go, we'll bring it down to that level. Alright, first level done. I can afford a couple more of these. Let's see if we can find anything to combine.
Job's done. Job's done.
Okay, we got this little one. Baby unicorn. Upgrades into baby unicorn. That looks even cuddlier and softer. I'm sure there's a plushie of that somewhere. So each player is going through this.
Job's done. Job's done.
Okay, combine that. So you can see the animations are quite cool. Like the port from the Digimon models is actually really impressive here. This guy just looks super ecstatic to be here. It's very impressive. You got these sort of gameplay features here. You can spawn bosses with this. You can upgrade your Digimon types, and I really don't know what the hell this does. Apparently it's story or quest stuff, but I'm less familiar with it. I'm going to spawn a boss now because I'm pretty confident I can take it on level 2. But past this point, this guy you might want to be a bit safer. I wanted to take some time to learn exactly as soon as I could spawn the boss, I would. This is greedy though, because the earlier you spawn them, you can sort of farm them on rotation. And they give you a certain amount of gold. So this guy gives 200 gold, so that's a couple more of these. But obviously, if the boss gets through, you're going to lose 10 lives. So I'll only do it with this guy, because I'm confident I can take this guy on. But this guy, I think you have to wait till later. Come on, boys. Oh, there we go. 200 gold in the bank.
Job's done.
And that guy, as you can see, his cooldown is refreshing. If you want to see whether you've got... So you can either just physically see that you've got 2 of the same type, or you can type in 1, because you've got... These white ones are tier 1 towers, and you can see you've got 2 of these latest ones. And that evolves into this. So, for example, this is your tier 1 towers down here, and that was the latest one of it, as you saw. And he evolves into this guy, which we just got. So this is your tier 2. Then you got your tier 3. And then you got your tier 4, which is the purple. Tier 5 is the red ones, I guess. I feel like I might have made a mistake here, but it is correct, I guess. So tier 5 is the red ones. Then you got tier 6, which is the golden ones. And then you got these bonus ones, which I think I was told that you need to have 10 of each of these tier 2 to tier 5 towers. So you had like 10 of these. Like one of each, basically. You can get access to one of these. But there's a button to combine them. I'm not exactly sure how it works. So this is all the ultimate sort of towers, tier 7 ones. But you will require those towers for it. It can get a little bit overwhelming in the later game. And I've played this once before. And I managed to get into the swing of it after a while. So it's not too complicated, but I think I'm still relatively new to how this works. So I'm still learning a little bit. It does last for about 2 hours. It is a long game, so you have to have the time prepared for it. If you are interested in trying this for yourself, it will be in the video description below. If this is on YouTube, you can focus fire on certain targets with your towers if you wish. Someone might be doing the boss now. Yeah, because we have to wait for the next level until every round is finished. It looks like Tyrell should be fine. He's actually got a tier 3 tower here. I don't have a tier 3 tower yet. No. So combining 2 tier 2s would get me a tier 3. Because this is an Asian port, the text won't basically work for pretty much anything. You just kind of get a feel for how the game works. Besims, thank you very much there for the sub. Welcome. There might be another boss going round. I've got this on hotkey to check. How do you get those egg chests? I felt like those egg chests spawn over time. At the moment, I haven't got one. Albus has got one. 3% chance for one to spawn. Is that 3% chance per level or just per hit that your tower does? I'll explain how that works when I get one. For the most part, you shouldn't really lose any lives. I got like an hour into this, and the only way I lost lives was by me being greedy and spawning bosses and finding out the hard way that I couldn't kill them. And as each boss takes 10 lives, I did it 3 times. Got greedy 3 times at specific points. Although, it's not like greedy, it was just more I don't know. So supposedly this guy should have 50,000 health, by the looks of it, because it says 50,000, but he's actually got 70,000 health. So you have to work out somehow through all of this whether you can do 70,000's worth of damage. You can't really know until you've played it multiple times, so I don't know. You read my comment there. Get all that tier 2 Digimon before you upgrade to tier 3. That's a quest for a Super Digimon. Okay, well we'll try then. At the moment I've got one of those eggs, so let me combine this little guy. That's it, this one. So these could combine, but you say you want all the tier 2 ones. So if I combine these, I'm going to lose my tier 2 ones. Oh, we can spawn another boss. We should do that. The first one. This, I believe, can copy any of the tier 1s that you have. So you can either just leave this for the time being and see what it is that you haven't got, or you can just use it early. So we've got the blue guy, we've got the pink guy. So easy to get overwhelmed by this. The bosses have 40% more health, do they? Oh, each time you spawn them, they have 40% more health. Yeah, it should be strong enough to take him. It looks good. Okay, so let's just... Also, don't get the first and second rainbow Digimon early, since they aren't worth it. Oh, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm not an expert at this game. We're just going to play it as we can play it, but... These are the eggs, so I think the way this works is if you select one of these, it automatically puts it into one of the available spots in your lane. So if we just build some more stuff. So for example, you can see 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22 towers. If I, for example, just select this first one with one of these eggs, that is mine. Those belong to other players. We should have 23 towers now. So 4, 8, 16, 20. No, sorry. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 23. So it automatically puts it in there. I'm trying to explain this as best as I can do, but I'm not an expert at this. I've only played the game once. So I've played it for effectively 1 hour and 10 minutes in total. But that's the information you're getting from me is what I've gathered from playing it for that hour and 10 minutes. So you want me to get each of the tier 2 towers. Once you kill a boss, I think you can step up to the next stage. So what do we have? That's the question. Alright, so you can see tier 2. We don't have any of the 4th one. So that's this level 1. So if I was to pick with this egg, that, for example... I already have at least 2, but we definitely have enough to get a tier 2 on that. So we are missing 2 towards the end, so the 8 and 9 is what we're missing. I want a plushie of that. I know there's a plushie of that exists. It's super cute. So it's the rabbit and the pig thing. No, what the hell is that? It's like a sausage dog. So it looks like that. Okay, we got that. And we want this cute little thing, which is this one. But we don't have one of those, so we need to build more until we get one of those.
Job's done.
This has copyrighted music, by the way. It's quite funky, actually, but I'm playing some YouTube playlists that should be safe from copyright.
Job's done.
Oh, I didn't get a single one of those.
Job's done.
You can just easily hold down left control and left click on it. There you go.
Job's done.
And then you know you got it. Right. I think I got a bonus there. I was at 600 gold for basically getting one of each of the tier 2s. So have I got one of each of the tier 1s? Yes, I can. Oh, that's true. You could use the egg to copy for a rare one, but it's only for tier 1. So if I use that on the tier 2, I don't think it's going to work. Process interrupted, of course. So take that into account. Cute sausage. So have I got one of each of the tier 1s? We're missing just one, which is this little cuddly guy, which we already had, so I guess there isn't a quest for that. I assume there's a quest for getting one of each of the tier 3s. I'm just going to spam this, because we don't want to fall behind. And I assume it's going to give me... there we go, we've got at least one of each of these. I think they get buffs as they attack. Okay, so we've done the tier 1, we've done the tier 2, so let's just start combining stuff now. Just find anything you can and just go for broke. Process interrupted. There's a tier 3. There's another tier 3. There's another tier 3. Tier 3s are coming along now, boys. You can actually swap the positions. So if I wanted, I could put all my tier 3s in the same position. But you have to have an egg there in the first place to do it. You can get the special tower using one of each tier 2. How do you do that, though? That shows you their range. Also, I might spawn the boss because someone's done that. I'm going to give it a go. Oh, I can spawn the first one again. I'll do that, and then maybe on level 10 I'll do that one. Should be able to take this guy easy. Might give me enough constant. I'm going to do this. Screw it. We're going for it. We're going for greed. Hope that that's enough to take this guy down. Otherwise, we're going to lose 10 lives. Okay, he is taking a bit of damage there. Oh yes, you have this buff that increases the damage that your towers do. I think I should have enough though. If not... Come on boys! Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, cool, I'll get a bit of extra change for that. I don't have to worry about spawning another boss or anything like that. Okay. So... let's have a look at this. This is the actual boss that you can then upgrade to the better towers. So tier 3, we are missing quite a lot. Well, 2 really specifically. The 4th one. So we want more of that little guy. And that little guy is this little guy. So if you find that one, we can spawn another one like that. And then do that. And now we can do this. Although we had that anyway. There we go. It's a boss down. Let's... I thought... oh, maybe it's level 11. You gotta wait until you got that. I might just wait, or I could just spam these out again. Let's just spam them out. I have got wood to spend, and I think it was suggested to me that you can just spread out the love. So, for example, when you look at these two share this green one. These two share this yellow attack. These two share... So each two sort of share a different attack. But you're going to get like a multitude of different towers, so it was advised to share it out, even though I wondered whether you should just very heavily go down one type of tower type, if you knew exactly how to combine them all. It's a bit like GemTD in a way. But yeah, each one provides different types of attacks. Some can sort of reduce armor and stuff like that, I think. So generally speaking, I think I'll just play it safe and put a point in each one. That way I know I'm, you know, being relatively wise with it and not too risky and gambling on one type. Okay. Should I not get 10 of each of the... Go the white guy in the right of the guy that sells upgrades, this one. Yeah, these are quests. There you can get the special towers from the quest. So what, I just click on this? It costs me 300 gold, is it, or something? But it spawns something, does it? I don't know. I am very new to this. I'm gonna wait until this level's almost done, and then I'll click on that and I'll see what happens. But I'm gonna try to get 10 of each. Well, these are all blue ones, so everyone's got quite a lot of eggs still to use up. You can't click on the quests. Well, we'll see about that. No, you can't. Oh, I don't know then. Then I don't know that. I can't click on these. Right.
What's the plan?
You got the golden guy under the tier 4 boss. I'm worried about trying to get them 10 of one of each of these first before I move on to like gold and all that. So we need the third one because we actually got rid of that one, didn't we? So we need 2 of those, really. We actually have almost all the tier 3 towers, actually. Not bad. Just need the last one. The place that spawns the bosses as the tower. It's the one... 1 second. Well, I've got to read all these different suggestions from Twitch chat. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, but I can only do so much at one point. Just bear with me. I'm trying to manage. Okay. There you go. So another quest done. Just got a little noise there. So 900 gold there I just got. So now we've got the tier... We know we've done the tier 3 stuff, so let's move on to the next stage. This is Digimon TD, it's not OCD TD. Yeah, well, that's how it's coming across at some points. I'm just going to upgrade everything now as I can upgrade it. And not worry about it for the time being. We got eggs later on to help get around that. And then we'll probably reposition stuff a bit better.
Job done.
As you can see, I got some pretty funky looking towers now. Sausage dog. Oh, we should spawn those bosses, shouldn't we, really? Whilst we're faffing about. That's potential gold we could be making. I wouldn't risk this one yet, though. I think maybe level 16. I might risk that. I mean, for example, this guy's got 90,000 health, and it says he's got 15, but they have more than they look like. So I'm killing this one pretty comfortably. So maybe wait still a few more levels. I'm going to move my strongest towers into the middle. There we go. The ones at the bottom of the place that spawn towers are the special towers. Just click on them. Not the tower. What does that mean? The ones at the bottom of the place that spawns the towers. So
I can help.
this isn't a tower, by the way, that I'm spawning. That's a boss.
Get ready for the next battle.
So Ang, really, to that. You can't click on any of this stuff. Don't worry about it. I'll work it out. You can exchange 100 gold for wood. Yes, you can absolutely do that. I'll do that shortly, but I'm trying to get more combinations for the moment. Maybe to get the tier 4 quest. So get one of each of these. As you can see, we can work on those. So we need the second one. So let's get the second one. Anything that works towards that.
Ready for the next battle.
That copies into one of the blue ones. 3, 4. So we need the last couple. So like these ones. So you want a rabbit. Or the blue dude. That's a rabbit. We wanted the blue dude. Okay. So we got one of each of these tier 3 ones. Now we're moving on to tier 4. So we're missing one on tier 4. Moon, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. No more need to sort of tell me what to do. We're just going to enjoy the custom game now. Rather than this. If you go to this point, click on this thing 6 times and then turn your head around left and right 17 times and then slap on the table and then click on this over here. Like, this stuff isn't working. Like, the advice you're giving is not helpful. So we're just honestly just gonna concentrate now. Otherwise it's getting stressful. I'm not enjoying it at that point. If you think you can do better, load it up, download it, give it a go, and give me a screenshot of you beating the game or something. But at the point, like I say, I'm not an expert, and I don't know where everything is, and it's all in a freaking foreign language. So let's not worry about it too much. I actually missed one of my tier 4s because I moved into a tier 5 there, I think. Tier 4, tier 5, yeah. So I've got to get back to that tier 4. I got a bit carried away. So we're missing the 4th one, which is Little Fairy. And Fia. So Fia, you have to kind of know what they look like though. Because you can go off the armor, the damage type, but there's also 2 that share it. So you can't truly use that way. So it's the 3rd one is a cat. So we've got 1 cat there. We've got 2 cats here, haven't we? So combine those and that's back to that. So now we just need... I can spawn the boss again in a second. Gotta get that cash. I did say level 16, but I mean, for example, again, this guy's got 90,000. He's going down quick. We should be able to do this. Let's do it. No idea. I hope so. Otherwise, this is going to cost me a life. That's bad. That's very bad. What we'll do is we'll increase our damage from here. That's it. I actually don't know how much health he's got because it doesn't even show you. Needless to say, he's definitely got more health than it looks like. I think this one might actually take a life off of me, judging by the looks of it. Unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to have the damage to deal with this. Feels bad. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess the bright news is as we know. You don't know until you try. It's very hard to tell otherwise. So we should be able to do him in about... He's got 210,000 health, is he? That other guy went down so quickly, though. And the other guy's only got a third of the health, and he goes 4 times through my maze. Next time he will have more health. Okay. I'll leave it a couple of levels then. Fourth one, which is... That's... I don't know what the hell this song is. I don't like it though. Jesus.
Get ready for the next battle.
So it's this guy. The cactus. Cacti. Well, that's only one of them so far. I don't think I have one of those yet, but that should be that. Yeah, it's the little dudes. Yeah, it's these ones. Now we got the cacti. So we just need 2 of these. So hopefully we get 2 of those. See you later, Rexa.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't want to upgrade that one yet. Because we're still doing this at the moment. Hello, Rexa. Where's my cacti? Hey! It's almost like you read my mind. Right. Quest complete. 1200 gold. Let's move on to tier 5s now. Oh, I think we've got a boss coming. Better put some towers down. Yep. It's the ice cold boss. Yeah, he got a bit wrecked, didn't he? Okay, one in that, one in that. And we'll spawn the easy 2 bosses, but we won't do that one for like another level or 2. And then I don't know if I'm ever going to do these ones until I see someone else do it. Because it's too risky. We took our risk with that. I regret doing it, but that's because I lost. If I killed it, I wouldn't regret it. It's all power of hindsight. There's no way to know really whether you can truly do it or not unless you've practiced.
I can help.
No, Moon, you can't. Otherwise I'm going to ban you if you try to keep yapping in my ear. It's very distracting. Unlocking a bonus Digimon but not using them. Hang on, what? I don't know. Have I unlocked them? Where are they? Anyway, let me concentrate on moving through each step. I know that you can upgrade them, but there's normally a button at the top left, and that's for the later ones like that. Oh, I see. So that actually has it available. That's pretty fortunate. So it's the top left of the right one, and it basically jumped up to the next tier, I think, into that one. So you needed... I don't remember having one of each of these, though. Maybe you need all three of those to combine into the next tier. So I don't even know how I just upgraded that one. You've got eggs to choose. Yeah, well, I'm taking a moment to work it out. So we've only got one on the tier 5. So we need the tier 4s to be all 2s of. So I suppose it doesn't really matter what I pick at the moment, eggs, as long as it isn't this guy, which is the 3rd one. So let's go with the 1st one. And the 1st one. We're just going to meet these now. Can I upload the map to Epic War? The map, I've got the map already. It's in the video description on this, or I can just copy and paste it for you right now. Boom, there you go. That's the version we have. I've been told that there's another version of this, 1.1 or whatever, but it's only open on the Korean servers for the last 2 days. So I don't have access to that version. This is the version that I was suggested to be played, and it works perfectly fine. So if you want to try this one, you can do. If you want to wait for the absolute latest version, then feel free to work it out for yourself how to do that. So let's try clicking the top left. We don't really want to do that just yet though, because we want to get one of each, so we can get the extra gold first. Is this a... Oh, I haven't spawned that guy yet. It seems RNG. Well, it is pretty RNG, but you can sort of control that RNG to a degree. It's very similar to Gem TD. It reminds me of that in many aspects. You're just basically combining gems to try to get these super special gems, but you need to know the combination orders, and it's very difficult to know that all. Even in Gem TD, I don't know that without using an actual Excel spreadsheet guide that I created for it. So good luck knowing it in a Digimon game, which I never followed as a kid, nor as an adult. So I'm more familiar with Pokemon than I am with Digimon, and even then I didn't play Pokemon really. And everything else has no text or explanation to it, so you pretty much just have to wing it. It's not rocket science, but, you know, it's not exactly super clear either. It's the Dark Souls of Warcraft 3 games. Tarantula, thank you very much there for the sub. Thank you indeed. You can upgrade to a tier 4 tower with the blue dragons. Well, we'll see about that. Let's find some blue dragons. That's an orangey blue dragon. That's an actual blue creature. There's some dragons right there. There's a blue dragon. They're all blue dragons. There's Sausage. I'm going to move this guy into a better position. Anything in the middle is going to be more prime, isn't it? We've got another red. Gonna spawn that first one again. So this is what other people's mazes look like at the moment. Towers. Legolas knows the map quite well, as you can see, because he's got a lot of tier 5. Some of these songs are so weird. There's a reason why they're not copyright free. Oh, they're copyright free. Let's just move into a couple. I'll probably delete a couple. You might be able to kill third boss with damage boosts now. Yeah, let's give it a try. I have got some really strong towers, and we're going to use that now. Sanix.
Hello, how's
Oh,
it
sorry.
going?
Sass, thank you very much there for the sub. Okay, that's a much more promising start. You appealed to my greed there, asking whether I can kill the boss or not. I just did it. I didn't even question it. Could have cost me another 10 lives. As long as I don't think anything else in the game is going to kill me. I think it's quite easy, really. It's just how fast can you get to the strongest stuff, and the best way to do that is to spawn those bosses. So you need to know when you can do them. So probably level 18, you could probably spawn the first version of that and kill it. I think I spawned it at 16, as I said I was going to do it at 16. It's pure guesswork though. It's easy until wave 80. Okay, well apparently it might get to a point where I don't know, we'll see, won't we? Maybe I do die before I get to the last level, but for the most part it feels pretty chill. The thing that gets you killed really is yourself. Okay, so we need one of the last ones. That's the orange dino. So that should be you, I think. Oops, maybe not. Is it you? Process interrupted. Oh my goodness, which one is it? They all look the same. It's not you. It's you. Have I got one of these? The cutesy looking one. I mean, we got this guy, so we can just do that, and then that solves that problem. There you go. So now we need the third one from the list, which is the angel looking character. So I don't have an egg in that. It's the third one. It's the cat in this case. Don't have two of those though. Yet. Let's spawn this guy again. They go up in like health, but they're still easy to kill. So I don't think they're really a threat once you've killed them once. Oh, we got like a special thing. I'm not clicking those yet until I got each of the red ones. Right, so I have two of a tier 3 tower, and tier 3 tower is the purplish one. So look for the purple ones, and then control left click. And see if you can... Wait, it's this purple. Which purple is it? Yeah, it is that purple. Ah. Now, we've got two of these. So that's a red dog. I can actually upgrade to the next tier on that one. Okay, so we've got two of tier 4 again, and we've already got one of the tier 5 equivalents of it, but we may as well upgrade it. So the tier 4 one is this one, so we should have two dragons apparently, two of these, according to this. We do. And there you go. He looks awfully similar. I've got two of those now. Alright, we need the first one. I'm gonna just get a bunch of upgrades in a second. So I don't... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Spread it out. It is possible... Is it possible to use an egg you have in your playfield and copy something from the bottom? I don't know. Like what? You mean like go like that? And then just copy... I guess that worked. That's cool. So you can do that. Up the swords first, it gives more damage. I can always trade. So that's the amount that you're gambling basically. You gamble gold and can potentially get a decent chunk of wood. So the 145-ish or 150 is good.
The flows of magic release.
Alright, so we'll stop there. We'll just... I'm just going to click each one of these, honestly. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Because I don't really know what that means. I don't. It's not really crystal clear. Go all on black. Put it all on black. Always bet on black. We want to get tier 7 as soon as possible and not get all the... I'm getting all the tier 6. I'm getting all the red ones. Or I haven't got all the gold ones yet. No, the red ones, yeah. I moved one of each of the red ones, which is tier 5. Stop distracting me. So we want the first one, which is you. Dino, basically. So orange dinos.
Next battle.
So at the moment, there's not much we can do right now. I should be safe to spawn this guy again. Let's do it. And I'll do a damage boost. I think I'll be fine though. Once you kill them first time, you're normally quite good. It's got quite a long cooldown on it, but you may as well use it. The places that spawn the bosses also has the special units. They are outlined in pink. So these. But I don't want to click on that in case it spawns a boss and kills me. Like, what does that do? If I was to left click on this right now, what the hell does that do? Does that get me killed? Because as soon as I'm dead, I stop showing off the game. Right, that's one of those. It spawns the tower for you. I see. So if you do the boss, you can then spawn that tower, can you? Or a special tower because of it? Did anyone see anything happen? I just clicked on it. Because you got all of the same tier, it's fine. Honestly, let's not worry about it too much now at this stage. If I can't do it like too easily, it's gonna hurt too much to try to work it all out.
Get ready for the next battle.
That's cool. Look at that cool guy. So tier 5 towers are coming along. We are only missing 3. The 3 that we are missing are the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th. So you, and you. So we need Birdman, Fairyman, and Orange Face Man. Donald Trump. The 3 pink towers are for when you have all of the tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4 towers. The one you clicked only works when you have all of the tier 2 towers. Ah, so I've got to go back and get all the tier 2 towers again. I can try that. I don't see how that's not too hard.
I can help.
All All I know is he got mad at Moon for helping. There's a difference between helping and just spamming. It would be like if, say for example, someone comes onto RTS, real-time strategy game, and they say, I've never played real-time strategy before. I've normally played first-person shooter. This is my first time playing this. And for my first instruction with them, as a tutorial, as a guider, a guidance, 1 versus 1 player, I would say, put 5 peasants in the gold mine, take that peasant that you put in the gold mine, build an altar with that, make sure you, with the next peasant that comes out of your town hall, get a farm, then when that farm is finished, go build another farm, make sure that the tavern is taken into account. If you ever want to do that, there are heroes from there, but you need to make sure, I'll make sure you're still building peasants. But yeah, regarding this tavern thing, you don't actually want to build your altar straight away. You actually want to delay that by about 30 seconds or so you can actually build your altar later. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to do the altar for now. Have you built your barracks yet? You haven't built your barracks yet, have you? Make sure you build your barracks. Why have you got a peasant standing AFK there? If you've got a peasant AFK, make sure you just put them on wood or on gold, but only put them on gold if you've got 5 peasants on gold. You don't want any more than 5 on gold, because otherwise if you've got more than 5 on gold, you're not actually getting any more gold from it. And make sure you don't go over the 50 food upkeep. You can stick on 51 food, but that's not going to be good for you, because then you're only going to be getting 70% income. So, dude, shh, chill.
That's curious.
Okay, we got another boss coming. I think someone might be doing a boss or something, because it's been a while. So there we go. There's a tough character coming there. Right, we want all of those tier 2 towers. We may as well try to complete these quests. Thanks for the advice. Do you have any more? Tier 2 towers. We want... Hang on a second. What have we got the first one? Okay, so we've got none of the first one. We haven't got any eggs either. Been a bit stingy on the eggs lately. So we've got the first guy. I have to keep referring because I'm never going to remember which Digimon are which. It's the orange dino looking thing, which comes from a white creature with 2 giant ears. Makes sense. Don't know what he's smiling about, this guy. Anyway, we want lots of these little crappy ones then. Or we can stick with the tier 2 blues and hope that we get lucky that we get the right ones. I suppose that's all one and the same. Alright, boss is down. I'm going to just put points again into stuff over here. And then I'm going to spawn one of these. Okay. So this is a tier 2 tower. I suppose I don't want to spam these ones, do I? If I want one of each of the tier 2 towers, I want mass of the white ones. Well, I suppose it's the same, isn't it? Because you're putting these down just hoping that you get one of each. Like, I'm hoping that I get the first one. But there's more chance if I put down the lighter ones that I can get... Yeah. I think. It makes more sense. I have more chance. But I've only got so much space to work with as well, so... The blue ones are tier 2, yeah.
Job done. Job done.
Still need that first one. Did I finish a level 5 tower quest? No, because I've gone back and started to do this tier 2 one. Damn, Daniel. I'm getting no luck here. There's an egg though, but it's a tier 3 one. I need the tier 2 eggs. Can you destroy towers? I don't know if you can destroy towers actually. Do you think you can do the 4th boss yet? Probably not. You can sell them. Is that sell? No, it is. Okay. Just get rid of some clutter then, shall we? I'm going to keep trying for this tier 2 tower. I'm only missing 2. I'm still missing 2. Ah! We got the dino. So now we just need the third one, which is the bird, which comes from this little bugger. I just sold the one I need. Oh, that's bound to happen. I'm not even going to think about that. Everyone else is going to notice that. I'm not going to notice that. We'll just keep spamming them until we get it, and then we're done. And then we can step them up to tier 3 and see what we got at the end of that. Such concentration from Tyrell in such a small space. He's played this before as well. He knows the map better than I do. Let's try again, shall we? That's not it. I have to refresh myself what it is. It's the pink thing. Blimey. I mean, there's a 1 in 10 chance, I suppose, so it's going to take a while.
I can help. The flows of magic are easy.
He's getting a bit tougher, that guy. Well, I haven't used my damage boost. I won't use it unless I need to. How much gold are you going to give me? $600. That'll do. It's 3 more chances.
Job done. Job done. Job done.
So many rabbits. So needless to say, we still haven't got what we're after, but we have got eggs, but none of them are the ones we want. Like, we'll come down to these ones later on, because if that's the tier 2, is that the tier 3 one? So then I would need one of each of the tier 3, and then I would need one of each of the tier 4 for this guy. That's tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Okay. So once we've done the tier 2, we're going to move on to the tier 3, then we're going to move on to the tier 4, and then we can finally push forward onto the tier 5 stuff. I think we've got plenty of time. The game goes on for like 2 hours, I think. So we may as well backtrack a little bit here just to complete the quests, because people get upset if I don't do that. RNG is your friend. RNG is never my friend, but it has worked out this time. Although, I've only got one of those. So I should be able to do this now. If we click on this button, yeah, all of my tier 1, 2 ones that I've got one of each of disappeared. However, I don't know where it went. Is it this one? So you got this now. So that would be this guy. That would be this guy. And I don't know which one that is, how you get access to that. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. So, I don't know what it is this guy's supposed to do. It's got a long range at least. But hopefully he provides some sort of buff that maybe my other towers don't. Otherwise he's just extra damage. So now, we're on to tier 3. And we only need... If we just get all the tier... Just combine all the tier 2 ones now. Right, that doesn't matter anymore. I assume that you can't get eggs anymore for tier 2 or 1. It's like tier 3 minimum. Maybe even higher than that now. We have 2 of this little guy. So let's find him. Okay. So now we have one of each of the tier 3s. So should be able to click on this. And where is he gone? He's somewhere. My eyes just haven't caught out to where he is. Is that him? He looks really small there. That is him. That's not him. He looks like this. Ah. Is that... No. Ah. This one. Right, he's snuck over here. He's behind a giant bird who's waving his tail in his face. Okay. Right, so... Now we need tier 4. So... We have no use for tier 1 and tier 2 towers, so I might just sell those now. Rather than worry about those anymore. So let's just sell all the tier 2 stuff. Also spawn that guy. Okay, so this is the tier 3. There is a chance at the tier 3 that I can combine it. And then it becomes a tier 4, so... But I'd have to build a lot of tier 3 towers hoping that I would get them. So you might just be better off just selling them completely. But we have got a tier 3 tower here. And we need... What tier 3 towers do I have so far? I don't have the 5th one. I've got one of the 4th one, but I need the 5th. I know what I mean. I need, so I selected that bug thing, the 5th one. I can then combine Mr. Flies. And we're moving on to more tier 4. Just build tier 4, why go for free? Yeah, exactly. May as well sell those tier 3 towers now. I've got 3,700 gold. I need to actually start spending it in a way. I've got too busy trying to do these quests. So yeah, we want tier 4, one of each. And we have... How many tier 3? We're just going to sell those tier 3, weren't we? So they're out of the way. So that includes you. That includes you. That includes you. And we got one tier 1. One little guy up here. So nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so just build tier 4 now and see what we get. That's tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's see what we got then. So we want one of each of tier 4 because we have done the tier 2, we've done the tier 3, so we want one of each of tier 4. We've actually got a lot of the same on tier 4s. So we're missing about 5 of them. What I'm going to do is we've got 1 egg here for tier 4, but we're not going to use it. We've got 2 eggs actually. We're going to carry on putting down the tier 4s until there's only 2 spots that I haven't got, and we're going to choose those ones. So there's no point in using those yet. I'll just carry on building these when I can and spawning the bosses. I still haven't tried that boss yet, and we're on level 37, so you think you would be able to do that boss. The 4th boss that you spawn doesn't give gold. Oh, okay. You just did it. What does it do? It must give you some sort of open up something. Unless it's just to test your towers. It upgrades the Digimons. It upgrades the Digimons! Get tier 5 ones if you have 3. I suppose if you have 3 of these, then you know you're going to have 1 left. So yes, you could totally do that. So if I did that. No. That. We still got this guy left. That's it though. I don't have 3 anymore. So we got the fat guy. And he goes like this. Come on, son. You want some? I'm freaking here, mate. Let's frickin' go. I ain't got all day, mate. Gotta get home and beat my wife. You zoom out in this thing. Zoom 2500. Camera 2500. Ugh.
Get ready for the next battle.
You can't. Oh man. Yeah, I need Korean text to do it. Alright, we've got 3 of these now. This has become a bit more chill now. It's quite hectic at the start because you're trying to combine everything and learn how the whole thing works, but it's quite chill at this point. You can probably do the 4th boss. Probably, but I don't know. We can try it.
I can help.
Let's do it.
The flows of magic.
I've got another 10 lives to spare. I'm gonna boost up my damage. We got really strong towers, so we should... It's not bad. I'm not gonna have that buff the whole time though, but he's down to 50% health, which is really good after the first wave, but this buff isn't gonna last forever, so I'm not sure how much that buffs me up by. Probably like an extra 20% damage bonus or something. Yeah, okay. Pay attention to the gold and the wood. See if anything changes there. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see any change. What is the actual command then? I can't actually type Korean though, so I won't actually be able to zoom back out again, which feels bad. I suppose we can stare more at these beautiful towers. No, I didn't see the wood go up or the gold go up. I tried copy and pasted what Random Pick Noob typed. I tried that. Yeah, upgraded the damage. Looks like your buffs have 3 different. You have blue, red and purple. Red buff is attack. The 4th boss gives 1 upgrade to all types of damages. Oh, I see. That's pretty good then.
The flows of magic.
Might as well just go nuts on this. What's the worst that can happen? Someone's doing a snack as well. Macro's doing a snack. We've got 3 of those. We got 2 of the red ones, so we can definitely upgrade that one as well. But not yet. We need 3 of them, remember, if you were going to upgrade. Because you're still doing the quests. Right, we are missing 4. 4, and there's nothing I can do about it until I get more gold. And again, these later eggs, they're nice, but we don't need them at the moment. They're just for completing the quest at this point, so... If you didn't care about the quest, you could just pick something straight away.
Get ready for the next battle.
I won't be clicking that button again until I've got each of those. And we're still doing the tier 4 stuff. We haven't even moved to the tier 5 stuff yet. And this guy's his own unique model. That's one bonus while you're waiting, is trying to get them to dance to the music. Reminds me of Captain Disillusion, this song. I think this is how he made his track, actually. I feel like I got my timing quite good there. Are you playing something different after this? Well, we'll concentrate on this for now, because we're being attacked by a giant metal Tyrannosaurus. This is truly Japanese, this is, or Korean. I think they get, like, Japan and Korea not like each other very much, because I had a Korean guy sort of saying he was going to end me if I didn't remove the Japanese flag that was in the Seven Blade Master thumbnail. They hate each other. Okay. So I don't know politics very much. Down for the count. I don't think I got one of those, so that should be another one off the list, hopefully. Oh, look at that. There's only 2 missing. Oh, we got loads of these now. Whilst I've been waiting. Okay. I had 2 before, so definitely that one. And definitely that, well, one of those, at least. That should be it. That should be it. So I don't get the quest for it, because we've already done this before. However, if we now click on that... Ooh! He looks like something from Payday. Like a guy wearing a mask and a machine gun. Doesn't look right at all, does it, in this? Let's spawn those easy bosses. You can actually focus fire by clicking A, focusing the target. It's like French people and English people, or French people and Spanish, or French and German, or French and French, yeah? I mean, I don't really get, like, I think that sort of stuff is so ancient and old-fashioned now to sort of like hate another country or whatnot. Like, I feel like all that stuff we should have moved past on, like all the religious stuff and just this ancient sort of traditional hatred of another country and that. It's just like move on, get on with it, deal with it. Seriously, you got issues.
I'm trying to think here.
Spawn him. It's a bit old-fashioned, really. I feel like we're ahead of it, really. At least we should be ahead of it. Technologically, we should be smart enough to be beyond that. I better do like more of these random upgrades, click on stuff, because it looks like I know what I'm doing. Why am I building a tier 4? Oh, I have no choice but to build tier 4. You just got to upgrade from that point. Got to hope that you get lucky, that I suppose, in that regard. So, that's done. So I suppose we do the part where we try to get one of each of these. So, we are missing, in the tier 5, the 3rd one. And we are missing 2 tier 4s. So, if we go to this, we can either just pick it with the red one, or we can just do this. Which is the 4th one, which is the 3rd one, sorry. The 3rd one. So, we pick that. And we pick that. And then find Birdman. 1500 gold for that. So it's not really that much gold at this point, but it's still nice to do, I suppose. Okay, so I can probably just do the part where I start clicking on these things now and hope that it does something. Okay. So this guy, if we get one of each of those, I assume I get something special. I don't even know. I'm just going to click these things though now at this point. It's just too much heart. This goes onto YouTube if I can get at least to the end, which would be nice. Who's dragging this out anyway? I'm going to do this boss again. Hang on a second, let me upgrade everything. It's Jesus again? It's risen! By the way, that guy is totally the thumbnail of this video. Like 100%. There's no way he's not. Like, he's the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. It's like a pink Slender Man. He appears in season 4 of Digimon. Oh, you watch all the cartoons, do you? Busted. Self-exposed. And the movie. Witty Weeb. You think this guy dabs? He does.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, let's carry on building. 58 more waves. I don't know. I have no idea how many. This is like, it started to cool down now, this TD, like the last sort of like 20 minutes or so. It was hectic up until that point, but it starts to cool down here. I have no idea how long this goes on for. And now we've got the difficult part of trying to work out whether we've actually clicked on things before with certain characters. That's the biggest challenge I face at this moment. I'm going to spawn these bosses again. I thought I spawned... No, I didn't, because a wave came. So we'll wait. Should be able to do that guy again, though. I would think so. Snack. Oh, he's getting wrecked. Look at that. He can't even move.
Even though I should say, thanks for the challenge.
Thank you, Martin. Thanks for the childhood memories. Oh, don't lie to us, Martin. These aren't your childhood memories. These are your very active memories. You're still watching Digimon right now, to this day. Don't try to pretend that this is something you used to do. You never stopped. Process interrupted. Oh, here comes Grom. That makes sense. What's the song name? This song name is called Escape, but it's by an unknown artist, so I don't know. Then I don't know that. So we want one of each of these. It's going to take ages to basically get to the next stage and upgrade to the next point, I think. Oh, we can spawn you again. Oh, that looks like the next boss. I'm not on that one yet. Oh, I see. That's that one, is it? Well, if you can do that one, I should be quite confident I should be able to do that. Because I think I got a lot of the stuff you've got. Yeah, I think I should be able to do that. Let's give him a whirl. Oh yeah, he's no problem. The real question is can that one be done then? So this guy's got 875,000, but not really. He's probably got more than that. That guy's got 125,000. Okay. So the way I was kind of looking at it when it came to that boss was it's like he's effectively 3 times the health of this guy. And when I fought this guy, I killed him like within the first lane, basically. So that would be 1, 2, 3 or something like that. Yeah, he would have gone... They go normally, I think, about 4 times through your lane. So I should have been able to kill that boss, but I wasn't. New special tower? Oh, yeah. So that's got to be this guy over here. And I assume he needs one of each of the tier 5s. Because we've done the tier 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'll click on it, but I don't think it's going to do anything, is it? No. 5. It just says 5. We all know what 5 means. Big fluffy guy, and he turns into that guy, so we've already got that guy. So we're going to have 2 of those soon. But we've got 1 of these, most importantly. So it is kind of nice that it does sort of like pause the game so everyone can catch up and be on the same level. Because if someone's doing a boss and we all move on to the next level, they then fall behind. It just drags it out a little bit, though. That's probably what takes the extra time. It's Captain America here. It's the first Avenger, isn't it? Can you get Devilmon? I don't know, Shako. Is Devilmon a real thing, or are you just making it up? It's hard to tell with this. I mean, that's got to be Angelmon, right? This guy looks more like a Devilmon. And that guy's Angelmon. I still want... And I'm seriously considering getting a plushie of this. It's just the cutest thing. Like, I think I said when I played this the first time that this was basically Pokemon on crack. Crack. Don't know, that's a Freudian slip. Crack. Because it was like the developers of Digimon sort of said, this Pokemon thing's good. Why don't we basically take Pokemon, which is already really cutesy, and just like amplify that by 11. And make it as cute as physically anything can possibly be. I mean, look at that thing. Is it possible for something to be cuter than that? I've got 2 of the reddies.
That's curious. The flows of
Welcome to being a streamer. You'll trigger everyone all the time with no effort. Nice frost attack. He couldn't handle it. Go back to eating Cheetos. You know that some Digimon dies in the series, right? No, I don't, because I've never seen an episode of Digimon in my life. This is quite a chill track.
Get ready for the next battle.
You should watch it, Kappa Kappa. This guy's a machine gun, but he's attacking with his fists. I don't think he knows how to use it. I can spawn another boss. Oh yeah. True. Let's do it now then. Before this guy comes back. And then we got that guy as well. Snack time! Oh yeah, we're okay. We can spawn this guy as well. Let's just go crazy. Throw them all in. It's called being a gunslinger. You just wouldn't understand. That death animation.
I'm trying to think here.
We can try this guy again. Because we've still got the buff available. If need be, as a backup. But I won't use it unless I have to. Yeah, he's going to be half health by the time he gets to the end, so he's wrecked. Lady. Okay. We're missing 4. So we've got 2 eggs. I'll keep an eye on that if that goes up to 3. Because then we can more or less just jump start to the point we need to get to. "81 minutes in the game so far. Ah, bless him. He tried. Does the tiger have the best animation? I think you're being sarcastic. He's like... Maybe he's just trying to get to the song. He's like... He's like an old school rapper or something. How many more waves are there in this map? I don't even know. I just know I was told that it takes about 2 hours, and we're about 1 hour 20 minutes. Could take longer than that though. I think as a team, you can also cheat a little bit because it delays it, right? If someone's doing the bosses. So if each person took it in turn to do one of the bosses that was going to take, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds to kill each, you could delay the time for each player to actually face the level. And then that way, these all respawn quicker for everyone before you're even moved on to the next level properly. Do you see what I mean? So the more people you play with, probably the easier the game is. If you played it solo, it's going to be harder because you've got no one that's dragging the game out and allowing these cooldowns to refresh, for example. Because whilst those other people are doing those bosses, my cooldowns are refreshing quicker. That guy just did a roundhouse kick. Look at him go! He's freaking nuts! Oh my goodness, free spin kicks. Thinks he's Rio or something. Street Fighter extraordinaire. So 4 left to go. Let's put everyone in the middle that deserves to be there. Process interrupted. That's what I say every time I wake up in the morning. The blue is still... Oh, it's a special one, I suppose. So we should have the special ones in the middle, maybe. I don't know. I assume that this tower's better because he's got more damage. He's got just about more damage. This guy's got a lot more damage though. But I suppose these guys would provide some sort of buff. I think they must provide some sort of buff that makes them worthwhile. So they should really be in the middle so you can have that buff effective as much as possible.
Get ready for the next battle.
Musical chairs. I don't have any tier 4 eggs. These are tier 5. Heck. Let's just go for it. Snakes on the plane. That's your thumbnail picture right there. So many of them, potentially. Okay, spawn this guy now. We only need 3. So, what's the chances of this happening? It's a 3% chance, but what is it, 3% per level or 3% on a... It can't be 3% on attack, otherwise you'd have them all the time. Has anyone done Aquaman yet? The Aquaman boss. This place is looking incredibly glowy. Everyone's got wings over here. This guy's even got 2 freaking wings. As if, like, 1 pair of wings isn't enough. How did you unlock the other bosses?
What's the plan?
They just become available. I thought everyone's got them available. 3% per kill. So each kill you get, there's a chance for an egg. So you're telling me there's a chance. This guy looks a bit grumpy, doesn't he? Probably would be grumpy if he's sort of zoomed into his crotch. Soldier Chorus, thank you very much there for the sub. Oh, Kabir. How did they get her fingers to look like that? They're all like individual. She's like the Diablo 3 wizard, isn't she? Yeah, I'm doing well, so thank you very much there for popping in. Oh, this guy looks super happy. He actually... Oh, has anyone seen Treasure Planet, the Disney film? It reminds me a bit of the robot that's like halfway through the film. A bit annoying, but like a Robin Williams type character. I don't know if it is Robin Williams that voices it or not. He's just like, ah, look at me! Give me attention! Please! Ah!
More gold.
I like Treasure Planet as well. It's underrated. Nani? Yeah, it's Shaco. League of Legends Shaco. We said this the other day, didn't we? Come on, give me my egg. Cool guys never look at explosions. Right, okay. Well, that's good. We can build a couple more. In the hopes I can give you my eggs. That's alright. Process interrupted. We got 3 eggs. Oh, Kabir. Maybe it's every time you build. Oh, I see. So it's every time you build one of these. It's a 3% chance you get an egg. Ah. Okay, so 5. We need the first one. We have actually 2 of those. Let's just double check where we got like any others combos. Okay, so we need the first one. No, we don't. We've got that now. So we need the 4th one. And the 4th one is lady over here. We need the 7th one. And that should be it. So if I click on this button. Oh, what happened? I've done it wrong. Good thing I got a spare egg, eh? That's what she said. 6th one. Boom! And now we can spawn all of this. Because we're badass. Snacks, 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 snacks. This guy's got crazy damage. I'm really tempted to do that guy now. You think you'd be able to do him? Nacro said he did. Alright, let's do this Nacro. Frickin' dude. Oh my god, what the hell is that thing? Now that's Slender Man. That's like some sort of creepy Japanese monster that parents sort of tell stories about so their children are scared. And don't go out at night. Because that's what they'll bump into. He almost looks like a dancing like that. Down for the count. Sweet! There we go. I'll go back to playing my music playlist then, shall I? Right, where were we? Combining things. That's pretty much all I can do now. It's very calm. It's well made though, isn't it, really? It's quite simple at the end of the day. Like I say, it's kind of overly complicated because nothing you will be able to you don't know Digimon. At least I don't. So I don't recognize that. I don't recognize any of the freaking text or what it does. But you can still kind of get an idea. And it's nice to see some cool, unique models. You got a lot of the same ones, yeah. You got a hell of a lot. Oh my god, you got so many of the same ones. Alright, I can start combining these all now, can't I? Or can I? Maybe I can't. Who's doing a boss right now? Let's see. Edward Scissorhands is down. Courtesy of Igneous. Alright, take care, Cell Draga. Overclocked. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So I'm gonna see what hasn't got the most buffs. It looks like everything's been pretty buffed actually. Across the board, damage wise. Doesn't look like anything's combining now. So we're out of juice when it comes to combines. Can't even build another one yet. And I guess you want to focus on those higher tier ones because the percentage chance is there to get one of these instantaneously. It's a free tower, basically. I can look at the combinations bottom right. Yeah, I'll take a look in a moment. I'm just getting ready to basically spawn these all again, and then I can take a look because I know they're on cooldown after that. I think you just want to spam the bonus tower. Go for all tier 5 again. I think I'll try to get a bit of everything, you know. Like, in a way, I'm trying to sort of explore the game and show it off, so we've done that part of it. But I see what you mean. He does do a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, you compare him to the first couple. That guy's not so bad. And then he's doing, like, easily twice the damage of that guy. It's very impressive. It's not that much greed now, because I can definitely do all these bosses. We might want to have a gentleman's agreement that no one spawns any more bosses anymore, because it just drags the game out. Or if they do spawn it, they spawn it during a wave, so it doesn't sort of like drag the game out for all eternity. We're going past an hour and a half now. Okay, so here's the bottom right combinations. These are the tier 7 towers. It's funny because even after an hour of play yesterday, I managed to get a couple of those kind of accidentally. I had less idea what I'm doing this time around, and I managed to get a couple of those without even trying in less time. So it is a bit RNG. But now that we can look at them, we can try to work out how to manipulate the RNG. So if we wanted this guy, we need one of each of these, I assume. Those three probably combine into that. And there's probably a quest to get one of each of these. So I guess that's the hard part, isn't it, really? Is having the time to get one of each of these. Like, that's gonna... How do you have enough time for that? That guy looks depressed. The bosses stop the waves, yeah. You can't have another wave until you've cleared the boss. They just need to include PvP now, so that we can kill other players.
Job done.
So we did get one of each of these red ones, didn't we? So we did that part of the quest. I remember now. Trying to get one of each of those. No quests, only need the units now. I see, so those are the quests. They're all complete there. I haven't done whatever the hell that is though. I suppose there's a quest to max out these, maybe? There you go. So we got 2 of these. Those kickbacks. Got a giant freaking cannon. Cyber dog. Okay, so that's how you combine into those special ones. Obviously, I knew I had that because I studied all of these. Let me find him. And knew that I had these three, so I could click that button and that would work. But what you could really do is just basically click the buttons over and over until hopefully it works. So I don't get... That's the one I pressed to get that tier 7. So you got two different types of the tier 7. So I've got to be careful then. Because otherwise I end up getting the same one. So we should do the left ones first. And then when that happens... Try to remember that you don't... You got to remember which one is which. Because there's two different types of each FT and FI. So these two, for example, if I had the combos, I'd get one on that, and then the other one would go on that. Also, I'm going to spawn all of these, but I'll wait until the... I don't know, everyone else is just spawning their stuff. Boys! We'll be boys, we'll be boys, we'll be boys, we'll be boys. We'll be boys, we'll be boys. Are we on the next level now? Oh, goodness me. I'm not going to start my bosses off because he's going to delay it. I'll wait until like the next level's gone. I think it's okay to do it. You take your own gamble if you do it, but you only do it during the wave, and then that is a gamble because you could lose. We haven't gotten halfway yet. Really? I was supposed to do Extreme AOS today. I might not be able to have time for that. Her woozle. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can do all of them at the same time. Lol, lol, lol. No, I'll save that one just for a moment. And then I'll spawn him approximately. Better not actually spawn him at all at this rate. Alright. Ah! It's alright, I got 10 lives left. We're okay. Now we do this guy. Value. I've learned that I can't do all of them at the same time. It's just as well I didn't press that one as well, isn't it? I'm trying to, at least if I'm going to do the bosses, do it so that we don't have them one at a time, dragging out. They're all done. Good guy Witty. Takes one for the team. What a nice guy that Witty guy is. Okay, so let's pay attention. We got that guy. And that guy is a DA. But there's only one DA. Ah, there's the other DA. So you would want to select the one that looks like a dragon if it's a DA. So if you've got... I haven't got either of those two, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I'm probably quite safe to spam buttons. It's a bit of a headache actually trying to make sure you don't build two of the same ones. The fluffy guy can be evolved. This guy. So he can. Mr. Fluffs himself. All good. Didn't even know that I did that request. Just wanted to ask. Oh, yeah. It'll have to happen when it happens, I suppose. No, that's not the link to the map. I changed it. If this is the content that you love and you have Twitch Prime, now is your time to shine. Show some love and subscribe to Twitch Prime today. It's free if you haven't done so. Choose a streamer of your choice. If you enjoy that streamer, show them that you care and subscribe with Twitch Prime today. The power is in your hands. Just click the button. It's right there. This guy looks good. But we've got to get crazy orange hand lady. I think we got that guy. No, we got the other one. Some students get 6 months free. Blimey. Well, if you're a student, even more chance to use that Twitch Prime for free towards a good cause and help support the guys that you love to watch on stream. We can find this, which becomes Jesus, doesn't it? Ah, hang on a second. No, it doesn't. Ah, that's the dragon thing. So, he is that one. That's him, I think. Even though it doesn't really look like him. Well, maybe not. But all I know is those two are the only ones that share the same attack types. So that's what they should evolve into, but then I don't know that. I'll pick the dragon one though. If I can do it. Process interrupted. So we got this guy, we got that guy. We just need this one now. So in order to get... How do you even get him? Gotta go all the way back now to try to work this out. What the hell is he exactly? How do you get this? I can't even remember now. He's a Fi, so he's one of these two. So those have to combine, do they, or something? You need the blue bird. I thought he's the only one left here to get that one. You're looking at that one now, I suppose, aren't you? Oh, is it time to spawn all of the bosses again? Oh, blimey. Overclocks is almost leaking. He needs more variety by the looks of it. So I'm going to spawn the first 3. Oh wait, there's a boss. Oh, no.
That's curious.
Oh. I don't know, Igneous, did you? I mean, at the moment, the boss level's still going. What the hell? Everyone's just doing their own thing now. They're not paying attention. Oh, fuck it then. If you're all going to be doing that shit. Okay, I'm done. Oh. Oh, shit. I'm not dead. This guy looks new. Oh, it's a Jesus guy. Oh.
That's curious.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
Please use your egg. Good idea. But what are we going to use our eggs on? Seriously. We needed this guy. How did you get this guy though? How'd you get him? Do you need two of this? Or two of this? Two Black Knight duders. So you need two of these ones. Let's try it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey! So if I click on one of those, it's going to be the thingamajig. So what is that one? This one's probably that. And that one is this? No, never mind. Okay, I was the wrong way around. You heard.
Job done.
Is Overclock dead? He spawned all of them. He probably just did that when he realised he was dead there. Overclocked. I mean, you're the only one that's managed to die. And again, like the previous times, the only time I've actually done damage to myself is when I've actually just spawned bosses without realising whether I could kill them or not. Otherwise, I haven't actually leaked to any levels. Unfortunately, I can't make a mistake again, though. But we can do like the bosses during this bit. Because it's during a wave. Did I take down the website? Well, it's down at the moment, yeah. I might end up getting another one or something, but for the time being, it's not a high priority. That's it. So we get a nice chunk of change from doing that. Really don't have any control now, it's pretty RNG. Time to start clicking. We've already got one of those, or at least we did, until it upgraded into this one. So he would have to upgrade into whatever the other thing is. So we went with the first one, I think. Oh, I'm losing track now. Don't think I can go too far wrong with whatever I do. Those are some weird Pokemon. Some strange looking Pokemons. Oh, this song has to be removed. I got sick of this song last time. Should have. Goes into a better song now. I mean, we're here now. Like, we know what this game is. If you're interested in playing, you know where to find it. It's in the video description below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, enjoy it, like it, subscribe. It goes for you on Twitch as well, you frickin' Twitchers. If you're watching us on twitch.tv/witty. Ah, someone's town is under siege. We're basically just seeing this through now, at this point. We're on level 66, I think. Is there 100 levels or something? How can I like the video? You can like this video, Fred, if you're live on Twitch by subscribing. That's how you like the video. And then it likes the YouTube video in advance. 110 levels, huh? Blimey. We're just scraping.
Get ready for the next battle.
Like how they evolve into hot chicks. Should wait until the next wave, really, before spawning anymore. I knew someone was going to be greedy and start spawning. Where are you? It says it's over here. You bastards. Fine. See, I'm trying to be considerate, but I know they're not going to do it. It's fine. Let's just spend another 6 hours doing this, shall we? Feels good to get each of those special towers now, because I can't help but feel that maybe they're responsible for making those so easy. Kapow.
I'm trying to think here.
You can just call it and spare a couple of rendering hours. It's not so bad actually if it's just a Twitch export, which is why a lot of it is Twitch export. Rendering takes way too long. Way too long. I used to do it for the longest time as well. It's torturous, really. Because then once you've rendered it, you then got to upload the file, and the file is going to be a lot bigger because it's being rendered. And the file is going to take like, well, if it's like a 2-hour video, it'd take like 4 or 5 hours to upload. It'd take like a whole day sometimes to get a video up, and that's just one video. If you think how many of these custom games and stuff like that go into the channel. Get a faster internet, yeah, easy. I'll just get a faster internet. Easy. Getting trippy now. My mind. I'm exposed. Well, this guy's pretty tough. So you gotta wait until like level 70. Yeah, level 70, 80. Before it. We could end up dying by that point. I mean, fair enough if we die. This is actually the first challenge that I've had in this game for a long time. But even then, I've definitely got this. What captain? I can always use my damage boost, but I'll save it for like the last. Yeah, gotta do it. Because it lasts long enough. It lasts long enough when he goes up there as well. I think it lasts for like 20 seconds or something, and 180 second cooldown, I assume. So 20 seconds is enough. Tactically, I should have just died to this boss. Kept myself alive now. Don't forget to spawn the bosses. Let's go, boys. Only 40 levels left. "24-hour stream. Seems unlikely. This TD will only last another 5 minutes. I mean, it even gets sick of you spawning the bosses. So it just starts spawning waves. He didn't even get hit by any splash damage or nothing. What is the full name for this map? Can you type it in chat, please? It's called Digimon TD. It even says at the top right there, it's 0.82. I needed a longer playlist of copyright-free music to get through this. A lot of this is just weird sort of clicks and noises that I've got, so I'm ended up deleting a lot of these tracks as I'm listening to them, so I have even less. See, it's just a lot of clicks and noises. Let's come out of there. It's boss time again soon. It's like one of the few things to get excited for, but it just extends the whole thing. Overclock dead.
Process interrupted.
What's the plan?
Get ready for the next
Let's go, boys. I'm gonna use my buff. God damn. Yeah, I feel like by level 50 you've pretty much played this map. We're just sticking through now until it kicks us out or, you know, disconnects us. Or until I'm just dead, which could be soon. You've got to play for 2 hours before it actually gets difficult. Tyrell's in trouble. I don't think Tyrell has one of each of the special towers. He didn't do the quests for it. So he's missing out on potentially the frost. Although one of them is giving frost, because you can see they're slowing down. So it's not so much that, but I think I should try to get all the special towers. That's it, Tyrell. You're beaten by a bunch of bears. From level 15 on level 75. Oh, this can copy. What do we want to copy now? Seriously. Anything. Process interrupted. Well, let's see. We'll do the first one. It's Dino. We've got one of him, but we don't have 2 of them. It may upgrade into this guy. I don't think I've got so many of that. I've got one of those guys, but not that many. How did you get the bird? Need the bird. The bird is like FR. He's French. Need the French bird. So we want this guy. I think. Which will be Birdman. Which we've got one of those. At least one of those. How many of these birds have we got though? We've got too many of them. And I can't seem to convert them. Don't press that button in case it turns it into that. Get 2 of these. Ah, so I can just pick the bird. Okay. So we got you now, so we click on that one. Oh god damn. I still don't have it, whatever it is. We've got that, and I think we've got this. Yeah, so we got that, and we got that. So why don't they combine? Maybe you have to combine the one at the top into the choice. Whatever looks like the red dragon. That's the red dragon. No! They don't. You clicked the wrong one. What do you mean how do I click the wrong one? What can you click? I can't even upgrade this stuff anymore. That triggers me. There we go. It's no longer in a weird spot. I need the lady with the yellow hand. Yeah, you're right. So how do I guess I gotta... It's all so obvious.
That's curious.
It's boss boys. Do your damage. Oh man. You can take a hit or two, that's for sure. This is with the damage boost as well. This is never going to end, Nick. Alright, so we got 2 more to go, and he's down to half health, and I don't have the buff anymore. That could be troublesome. He might just get through with like 7% health. I need to block him. God, it's going to be really close. I better spawn all of this as well. Heck, I'll even put another tower up here. I think this is it. He looks too strong. GG. Yeah, it was about 7% health. GG. GG. Well, on the bright side, it means I can now quit. So, yeah, it's pretty much the game. I'm not really too sure about how to get all of this. It takes too long, really, to work up to that at that point. To get each of those, you can only really get a few, I suppose. It really slows down, I suppose, in pace. But managed to make it to level 80, so that's nice. Whew, okay, that's it. That's it. We're cool. 2 hours 24 minutes, boys, and there's 30 more levels. So maybe we try this again tomorrow, and we beat that. No, I'm just joking. I think that's good enough. That shows off the TD. That did what it needed to do, which was to show this off for anyone that's interested in playing it and beating me or doing better. They're more than welcome to do it themselves. Just use the video description below to download the map, put it into your Warcraft 3 maps folder, and away you go. It's in documents, documents, Warcraft 3 maps. There you go. Thanks. See you later.